Hey guys, welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week. I've got 5 print-on-demand niches for you to target right now in the immediate future and over the next month to increase your t-shirt sales and print-on-demand sales in general, so let's get to it. Let's start with an Amazon merch sales update. In the last 7 days, I made 406 sales, totaling $1,301 profit on the US market, and what looks like about another $200 profit from the international markets or so. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll link to my account in the description. I post daily sales updates to provide motivation. All right, let's look at the top 10 best-selling Amazon merch products, filtering out the protected brands like Marvel and MTV. So you can see it is pretty much dominated by Father's Day, and there is a Juneteenth shirt in there as well. But the average BSR of the top 10 right now is below 5,000. That is crazy. T-shirts are flying right now. And as I mentioned a few times over the last month, June really is like, for a t-shirt seller, almost like Christmas. You know what I mean? It's, in my opinion, I think it's the best month to be selling t-shirts in general. And when I say t-shirts, you know, these sell on print-on-demand products across the board. They sell on mugs. They sell on, hats. I love hats. I don't know. A lot of people don't sell hats, but I love selling hats. T-shirts. If you can sell it on a t-shirt, maybe a tank top, you know, why not a sweatshirt? Lots of stuff. All right. So don't just box in your thinking. If you have a t-shirt design, for instance, let's say you start with t-shirts that's selling well, pivot and sell it on a coffee mug. That's an easy low-hanging fruit. If you're selling through Amazon merch, coffee mugs aren't available. This is why I teach in my print-on-demand course how to get set up on Amazon Seller Central so that you can list coffee mugs. Then you're not competing directly with Amazon merch sold by Amazon Prime listings, and you can sell a lot more because it's a lot harder to sell t-shirts through Seller Central, if we're being honest, right? Anyways, I always link to that in the description in case anybody wants to check that out. So niche number 1 in today's episode is Father's Day. You guessed it. Father's Day absolutely crushing. We have, you know, this is really, we are in the days leading up to Father's Day. It's about 1 week away, right? It's next Sunday. There's going to be a lot of sales that take place. If you're in Amazon merch tier 10, you probably want to be in this niche right now. Meaning I would have all 10 of my upload slots probably in Father's Day right now. I like to pivot to the biggest trending niches at a time if I'm in tier 10. And then if I have a sale, I'll probably keep that product listed because it's going to be on Amazon forever, paying you theoretically forever. And then if Father's Day comes to pass and something didn't sell, just delete it and then pivot to Juneteenth. And after Juneteenth, pivot to July 4th, right? All right, niche number 2 this week, speaking of Juneteenth, is going to be Juneteenth. It looks like Juneteenth also is just crushing it with the BSRs. Average BSR looks to be right around 10,000, maybe 11,000. So the Juneteenth stuff, guys, it's really, I mean, you can go check Google Trends. Ever since 2020, it's been really popular. So again, just measure demand. We know there's a lot of interest in Juneteenth, and it's one of those holidays where there is a date we know. It's easy to predict, right? It's one calendar day of the year. So we know when the biggest amount of interest and the biggest search volume spikes are going to be. You want to be positioned to capitalize on that, ideally before this week. You know what I mean? A good time to start would have been, you know, a month, even 2 months out, really, when you start seeing the search volume pick up. And again, you can go to Google Trends, guys. I'll even do it in real time here just to show you how quickly and easily we can do this. Just google.com/trends and then just type in Juneteenth. I'll zoom in. Now I'm going to change the time right here from past day, which is a default, to past 5 years. And then I'm also going to turn myself off in the video so you can see the spikes. And you can really see here year over year over year over year, it just gets more and more popular. So who knows, 2023, if this trend continues, should be the biggest year yet. And you can actually see the biggest jump in volume in terms of like net gain. I mean, excluding, you know, the week or 2 leading up to Juneteenth, looks to be about mid-May. So again, 2 months early, right? 2 months early is when you really want to start posting your new Juneteenth stuff based on real data, right? We don't know the actual quantifiable like search volume metrics because Google doesn't provide that, but they provide it on a relative basis, and they give you the date range when it starts to spike, when interest starts to spike. Also, if you need search terms to target in your title, your tags, your keywords, Podly provides that. They give you primary keywords and long tail keywords. I will link to them in the description. If you use my link, it will lock in a discount as well. All right, niche number 3 this week Oh, before we get to niche number 3, guys, check out my free print-on-demand course delivered via email. All you need to do is use the link in the description. It's the link labeled free, all right? That is the link to my free course. And check out my print-on-demand Facebook group if you're not already a member. Also linked down there. Niche number 3 this week is going to be July 4th, all right? And there's actually even some Juneteenth designs that are indexed on July 4th as well. You can see there's some like, historical U.S. presidents, and kind of making parodies that are funny. A lot of red, white, and blue, as you'd expect. You've got your anti-Joe Biden July 4th as well. Lots and lots of sub-niches for July 4th, as expected. By the way, a lot of people didn't know this. If you have a Creative Fabrica membership, did you know they have product mockups? Yes. So you can actually go and get like July 4th themed product mockups. Now, on Amazon, you need to have a white background image as your primary thumbnail, so this would not be good for Amazon as a primary. But on Etsy, guys, you can use this all day as your primary if you're selling July 4th stuff. For instance, I went and grabbed a bundle of July 4th graphics from Creative Fabrica. Then I grabbed the July 4th mockup from Creative Fabrica, and you can see here how nice it looks. And you can even upload this to MyDesigns software and generate your mockups in bulk if you wanted to. I'm just saying, guys, like, if you're wondering how I run my print-on-demand business and do daily print-on-demand content and everything else I do, it's because I lean on software like MyDesigns to do bulk processes and streamline things and automate as much as possible. You know what I mean? Same people who made MyDesigns made Merch Titans automation. That way I don't have to spend time uploading. I just, let the uploader app do it all for me. So, and if you're like, Ryan, what the heck are you talking about? I'm new to this. You might be a strong candidate for my print-on-demand course. You don't need the course to be successful, but it certainly pays for itself if you actually follow what I teach. And again, that's linked in the description. I teach everything step by step for beginners to intermediate to advanced. Niche number 4 this week is fireworks. Now, we just said niche number 3 was July 4th. We know that fireworks is very closely intermingled with July 4th. That's why we see a spike in fireworks-themed shirts around this time of year, but it is... it's a sub niche, but it shouldn't be overlooked. It's easily overlooked. Like, these all sell well, but you don't see a fireworks shirt right now that's solely fireworks. We see that first shirt in the top left corner indexed on the word fireworks, but we don't see any of them with like a under 10,000 BSR that's just a fireworks shirt. So, I mean, there's a lot of funny fireworks shirts too, as you would imagine. Hey, if you use fireworks yourself, by the way, definitely be safe, be smart. But, the fireworks shirts, guys, as t-shirt sellers, don't overlook this. Average BSR looks to be about, 55,000 if I had to guess right now. And niche number 5 this week is going to be hot dogs. Did you know July is National Hot Dog Month? And I'm guessing it's because every July 4th, they do the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, and Joey Chestnut, destroys every single year. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Glizzy Gobbler. There's some funny hot dog shirts, guys. And I mean, they're not going to be best sellers, but you can definitely move some shirts. You can move some units in this niche around this time of year. And these are evergreens. You know what I mean? You can make these sales year round, but also you have a higher expectation of making a sale in early July. All right, emerging trends. These are shirts that are outperforming their 30-day average BSR significantly. All right, so there you go. A lot of Juneteenth, a lot of Father's Day. All right, looking ahead, here are some trending shirts that are related to specific dates, at least a month out. July 11th is World Population Day. July 12th, Different Colored Eyes Day. July 13th, National French Fries Day. July 14th, Bastille Day, which be careful about that because isn't Bastille a band? And July 15th, Cow Appreciation Day. By the way, when I said July 14th and Bastille and be careful, I do always link to my video in the description. My video for Is This Niche Safe? It's how to validate if a niche is safe, because one of the most common questions posted anywhere as it relates to print on demand is insert niche safe? Where the insert niche could be anything. And people ask each other, and it's like, yo, just watch my video. It's called Is This Niche Safe? It shows you how to validate it yourself. Linked in the description. All right, the archive. Here are shirts that were selling well 11 months ago. If this is any indicator of what may be selling well a month from today, well, here you go. And as expected, a lot of July 4th and then some of the, pro row stuff from a year ago. All right, removed designs. Here we go. These were all removed, I think, today on June 11th. It looks like these are all indexed as being removed today. I don't know why, but if you see anything listed here that you are selling, perhaps, think twice about potentially removing it. I don't know. Hispanic Heritage Month got removed. I don't know why, because we know that's like one of those niches that kind of sneaks up on you, but 2 of them were removed. So anyways, moving on. Also, with Father's Day around the corner, the Top Gun parodies, Top Grandpa, Top Pop, be careful with these guys. We don't have the rights to the Top Gun stuff. And yeah, you might be able to argue that, oh no, this should be allowed, even though it is, similar to the movie logo. But I would stay away, at least on Amazon merch, where those accounts are so hard to come by and so rare and so easily shut down for this type of infringement. It's just not worth it, in my humble opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Again, quick reminder, my full print-on-demand course is linked in the description. If you have any questions about it, just email me, ryan@ryanhogue.com, or post a question in the comments and I'll get back to you. Also, check out my private community. I go live twice a week, every week. So you get to work with me like 8 times a month. I post a ton of resources. We have guests on. We had Curtis from MyDesigns do a tutorial that was absolute fire last week on Friday. I'm going to be working on that literally all day. So by the time you watch this replay, I'm going to be working on what Curtis showed us in our private community meeting just last week. So yeah, anyways, guys, that's all linked in the description. If you need more info, you can always reach out to me, like I said. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you tomorrow with a new video.